Hello everyone, today we're doing another racket review and we're doing the BULLPADEL Neuron 04. And look at the racket.
Wow, it's a beauty. Black and white. I love the color.
I love the color.
The white grip.
Yeah.
Now, who plays with this paddle?
Chingotto.
We're going to be focusing on 5 categories: specs, playability, pros and cons, who is this racket for, and the cost. All right, so let's talk about the specs, Julian.
The weight, it's marked as 365, 375. Actually, we got a weight of 366. The profile, it's always 38 millimeters. The balance is medium, so it's the sweet spot is more right to the middle. It's a great racket, with great maneuverability. The shape is a hybrid shape. It's sort of like a teardrop round. You have the hexacore grip, which is the honeycomb grip, which gives you a great feel on the racket. It has the shock absorption Viva drive, which is right in here. That will absorb a lot of, when you don't hit the ball in the sweet spot, it will absorb most of the vibrations. Then you have a 3K carbon. So this racket is very forgiving and flexible, which is a great feeling. And it has the MultiEva foam inside, which goes from soft, medium to hard. And it gives you a great feeling when you hit those shots. Says, what do you think about the playability?
When it came to the defense, it was very light on your hands. I mean, it felt really good in the back because the weight's, not at the top. It's kind of more in the middle. So it felt really light, very quick. I can get to the ball very quickly. The touches were really great. I could do the chiquitas and bring the ball back. I did have to put a little more effort when I want to hit the ball a little bit harder. And then when it came to the offense, I just felt it being a little hollow. So I had to put more effort in volleying and my aerials. It just, when I hit it, it just felt kind of hollow, and I'm not sure if that's the foam. They do have a MultiEva foam, but or maybe it's because it's a 3K and it felt a little bit more like hollow to me.
For me, on the defense, it feels great. I mean, very easy to maneuver, back and forth, very light when you have the weight right at the bottom. It's easy to pick up balls and all that. Same thing for me on the weight side. It's still too light for me, but it's a great racket. I mean, great feel because you don't have the roughness on the surface. Sometimes the ball, it's easy. It's a little bit more. You don't feel the ball biting on the racket as much. On the offense, it's also. For me, it needs more weight, but this is my personal feeling. We need more weight to really get the ball, going to the other side. But overall, it feels just a really solid racket.
Okay, so let's do the pros and cons. All right, Julian, what are your pros and cons about this racket?
Great racket for defense. I will say it's a great racket for a right-hand side player, which doesn't have to put points away. It's more the setup, the setup guy, or the girl who sets up the points. It's great on defense, very consistent at the net, and it will be a great racket for overall. It's a beginner intermediate. I think it will be for it's very light compared to the other rackets that go to 370, 375. This one is 20 grams less, pretty much. And the cons, you have to put more swing into it to really get power out of it. How about you?
I felt very much the same. It's a light racket, so you can get to it faster. Your touches are great. So on defense, it's really good. Yeah, this is a right-sided a player's racket. When it comes to power, that's where you have to put more effort. Like, so when you're when you're volleying or when you're doing vibros or the smash, you got to put more effort into it. But since it's lighter, if you're younger, you can go ahead and put the effort. But somebody like me is gonna get tired after a set or two, trying to put the extra effort just to get that power. So who would you say this paddle is for?
This paddle, I think, will be great for juniors. Overall, great juniors. Ladies, it will be great because of the weight and the easy to handle. It will be great for an intermediate, low intermediate beginner player. Now, if you want to go more into the intermediate advanced, this racket will take a lot of power from your game. But if you're more the right-hand side player that doesn't like to play too hard or too powerful, this also could be a good racket for you. What do you think?
I feel the same way. I mean, this is somebody for, let's just say, a beginners to intermediate, because it is a little bit lighter, and juniors as well. I didn't even think about that, but it's very manageable, especially in defending. Especially at the beginning where they're not being as aggressive because you just need more control. But going ahead and getting into, once you get more intermediate to advanced, if you're playing the left side, you're gonna need more effort to get power on this. So if you're playing the right side, this might be the pedal for you at that level.
So let's talk about the ratings.
Okay, so for me on defense, it was a 9, great for defense, and for offense it was a 7. So my average was an 8.
Yeah, for me, it's defense is about 9.3. Absolutely great to get out of the wall and all that. Easy to handle. On the offense, I will do 6.9, almost 7. You need that extra weight on the racket for an advanced player. The average 8.75.
Are you sure 8.75?
8.7576.
Should I check that math? I think you got to go back to school there.